What is up? What is up, guys? All right, well, we were setting up the camera, not really getting ready for this. But I actually pressed live, but we're going live. We're doing it. All right, guys, what is up? You see that cute girl? Woo, that was my wife. All right, guys, if you guys are joining us tonight, drop some fire. Here's the coolest thing. We are, I have it on selfie. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make money building a CBD email list. Let me get this camera set up. And let's see. Oh, uh-oh.
What?
I pushed the button. All right, here we go. All right, if you guys are on here live, give me some thumbs up. What is up? All right, we got Peter Molina. What is up, guys? Welcome to tonight's live. Way to join. Thank you, guys. You guys are rocking it. All right, here's a cool thing. All right, tonight I'm gonna show you guys how to build a CBD cannabis list. Not cannabis, we're gonna be selling legal CBD, stuff that's legal all over the world, but I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make money building the email list. All right, so we're actually talking about how to actually make money building the email list in a CBD niche, right? So we're not just talking about building an email list. I don't care about clicks. I don't care about no false things. I'm not talking about shiny objects. We are talking about the thing that actually pays your bills. All right, because that's most important. I promise you guys. Here you guys. All right, so I'm going to ask you guys, some of you guys to get vulnerable tonight. All right, here's one of the things. You guys see this number? It might be backwards for you. We're at $32,570. Do you guys know what that is? $32,570. Who knows what that is? Let me know. Who knows what that is? All right, you guys want to know what that is? All right, that right there. That is how much debt I have to my name. That's how much debt I have. All my bills added up. That's how much I owe to other people. That's how much credit card debt. That's how much freaking school debt. That's how much repoed car freaking debt. That is my debt. So let me ask you guys, how much debt do you have, right? What's your guys' freaking financially free? I don't owe anybody $1. How much money? What's that money? Add it up. You know, here's the thing. I thought that was like going to be this big ass scary number. I've been hiding from my debt for a very long time. And here's the craziest thing is $32,000 is not a lot of money. It is not that scary. When I see it written up there, people are like, oh, that's goals. Like, yeah, that's goals. No, that's like, I hope to make that in a month, guys. Like, I hope to make that in a month. Like, that is not my goals. Ah, man. So you guys, welcome to join. Who do I got? I got my brother. What is up? I got my brother Chris. He's actually sitting here right next to me. What is up? You want to jump in here with me?
Woo! What's up, guys? My voice is cracking right now, but you guys have a great live. A lot of value that's going to be added right now. You guys take it easy. Enjoy the show.
That's awesome. He's been literally like helping me with this behind the scenes. Like, he's like the behind the scenes mastermind for HMU. You guys don't even know. All right, so here is what we are going to do tonight. I know this might be backwards, so you guys might see this in reverse. So I do have my whiteboard. I'm going to be drawing some things on this whiteboard to be able to help you guys explain. But here, before you guys go, before you guys start, I want to let you guys know, if you guys watch this all the way to the end, I'm going to literally give you, I promise you, a website. Here's the coolest thing. I'm going to give you guys a website so you guys could instantly start building your guys' email list profitably, right? Let me you guys the word that profitably. You guys use that word profitably. Don't be scared of the word profit, baby. All right, we're going to be talking about that word money a lot tonight because guess what? I got some freaking debt to pay off, and if you guys don't want to show up, like, deuces, or tag someone that you actually want to get serious because we're going to have some fun. All right, so here we go. All right, so if you guys stay to the end, I will send you guys a free website for this, so drop some fire below and literally watch this all the way to the end because here's the thing is I'm going to draw you guys on the board exactly what I'm doing. Like, you guys are going to see how I make money, how I'm actually going to get that number down, and I'm going to do it, you guys are going to watch me do it so fast. This is going to blow your mind. Let's do this. All right, who do we got? We got Michael, Chris. All right, you can flip the screen on Facebook Live so things are not backwards to the viewers. You know, I would love to know how to flip the screen. So yeah, great question. How to flip the screen? I don't know. So I don't know how to flip the screen. So yep, I'm just gonna roll with it. I tried for like 30 minutes. We're just gonna have to do it. Maybe you just guys gotta use your imagination. I'll draw everything backwards. All right, Nabil, my man. All right, Nabil is one of the students that has recently, he's literally like, guys, I wish I was the only crazy person on the internet screaming, but Nabil is one of the actual students that has literally like saw that I'm doing this and implemented this, and now he's actually doing it. He actually got his first 2 signups today. Nabil, he's actually driving traffic. Like, it's so dope. I'm so proud of him. All right, so he is building his list. It's like, this is gonna be dope. So I'm gonna be mapping it out for you guys. So here we go. If you guys don't know about me, I used to, I actually built was something called online traffic odds, right? And that was probably like, you know what, back in November, almost like a year ago, right? I built like online traffic odds. I ended up creating like this really cool online empire. I was selling traffic. I was building a massive list in the make money online space. And then I realized, hey, I do not want to talk to just people want to make money. Like, even though I want to help people want to make money, I really, if you guys could see my eyes, I barely can. I really want to talk about the things that excite me the most. And that's this green flower, the CBD, and hemp. It really just pumps me up. And so I believe in this plant. I believe in this stuff. And I believe that you should be able to get paid to tell people about it. I'm just going to show you guys how. Is that cool? Are you guys down? Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. Let's do this. Who do we got? Woo! We got Chris. What up, man? I love you, bro. All right, we got Brandon. All right, so here we go. All right, so, you know, so by the end of this, you guys are actually going to see exactly how I am making money building my list. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how I'm doing it. I'm literally going to give you guys it all. All right, so here we go. All right, so the one thing is, you absolutely must, here's the thing is, you write this down, you must build your, how do you spell email? You must build your email list. All right, you must build your email list. All right, so that is an absolute must. Are you guys gonna say, hey Jeff, why must you build your email list? Why are you so passionate about me owning my own email list? You know, and that's a great question. And here's the thing is, I used to work with an ammunition company, right? It was a family-owned business. It was one of the coolest business I've ever worked with. And here's the coolest thing. Every Friday, one of the first things they ever taught me in that business was every Friday we'd jump on the computer, right? Some of you guys get my emails right now, right? We'd jump on the computer and we'd be like, we'd type up an email, and we would put a link in that email. What is up, guys? All right, you guys know that? That was probably a debt collector. Yeah, they stopped my video. Yeah, do you guys see how important this is? Look, tag somebody that's in debt right now. Tag somebody that you know that freaking needs to get out of money, because guess what? Otherwise, they're gonna interrupt your Facebook lives when you're actually trying to help people. How rude. I'm just joking. Here, you know, I don't think it was a debt collector. I bet you it was opportunity, right? Like, here's the thing is, maybe it's just, it's opportunity for somebody actually to change my life. So I appreciate whoever called, right? So, all right, so here we go. All right, I just swiped away the comments, which is cool too. All right, so back to this. All right, so every single Friday, one of the first things they ever taught me was we would sit there and we would type up an email. Towards the end of the business, like towards the end when I actually got fired from it, I'll go into that a little later, right? When I actually got fired of it, some of the times I would literally like just roll my face, like buy our stuff. I would roll my face on the keyboard, and all we would do is we'd put a link in there, right? A little link that took them back to our website that they could buy, right? They could actually buy stuff, right? So it would take them back to our website that they could actually buy stuff, right? So here's the really cool thing. When we bought that company, we had about 3,000 people on that email list, right? So we had literally 3,000 people on that email list. And every single Friday, we would like message them. Every single Friday, we'd type it up. I would send it, hey, like, here's like a little 10% off. Buy our ammo, buy our stuff, right? And we would send it out. And then that would be like, within like 5-10 minutes, like we'd get a sale. And then like, we get like another $1,000 sale. And then like another somebody buying a case of ammo. Somebody buying like 4 cases. Somebody keeps buying our stuff. We just sold $5,000. We just sold $10,000 in like 10 minutes. But at the time, that was like a normal thing for everybody else, right? And so I really didn't think much of it. I just did my job, right? I just kind of did it, and it wasn't until they started saying, hey, Jeff, you actually need to start going out and making sales for the ammo company. Like, you actually have to go get sales, like, go get results, like, go sell it. Like, we made it, go sell it. All right, so I'm like, okay, like, where do I do it? And I remember we took the company down from Colorado to Phoenix. And if you guys never seen Phoenix, Arizona is the biggest city I have ever been into in my life. This thing is freaking huge. And I remember I literally I wouldn't say I hated sales, right? I remember like, it was the craziest thing. I remember I would drive like basically from like gun shop to gun shop trying to sell the ammo. And then after a while I was like, man, like every single time I send an email, I make money, but every single time I drive around and like try to sell this ammo, it's like so hard. I hate doing it. Like, I don't want to go do it. No, don't. And I remember I would literally like break down and cry in my own manly way. Right? And so I remember I was like, okay, like if every single time I type up an email and I wrote my face on this keyboard and I send it to 3,000 people to this and I make $5,000, what if I did that every day? Right, and so I started doing it every day, like bam, 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 buy our stuff, right? And it was like, it wasn't like really like impactful. I was still professional, right? I was a professional brand, but essentially it was just buy our stuff. Like, it was the same picture from yesterday with a link. I didn't know how to do it. I was just trying to make sales. But what is up, guys? They called again. Opportunity, man. No debt collector calls twice. It's opportunity, baby. What is up? All right, guys, who do we got back on here? All right, we got Travis, Danielle. What is up, guys? All right, welcome to... All right, guys, so here we go. All right, so I would type up that email and I would send it to 3,000 people, and I would do that every single day. And here's the thing is, we started having more sales than we ever did ever in the history of the company. And so I literally started, I was like, hey, well, can I just start doing this from home? And they were like, yeah, sure, just do it from home. Like, you're making more money. Like, you're doing it really every day. I would just type up an email. It would literally take me like 8 hours to type up an email, if you know what I mean. Sometimes it actually would, because I didn't want to do it. I'll teach you that about audience later. All right, so here we go. So literally, I would send out an email, and it would go out, and we would literally. I was doing it so much, I ended up moving back to Las Vegas, and then after a while, they literally stopped paying me. I moved to Las Vegas, and then they ended up completely stopped paying me, and I ended up like, I have a family of 5. I ended up like having to move in with my father-in-law, and it just really kind of sucked, right? I had to really figure it out. And so I remember I went into like basically I basically just tried to figure out like all from scratch. Like, I had no job, I had to restart, and so I had to, right? Like, here's the thing is, I have a family of 5. My goal wasn't to just build an email list. That is, like, a lot of people were like, hey, build an email list. Like, we have a whole bunch of emails. Like, we saw that you could do this. However, unless you make money from that email list, I realized, like, it doesn't pay any bills, right? And so I had to actually make money. And so it just doesn't work like that. And so that's what we're going to learn today. So I'm going to show you guys literally the 3 secrets of how I do that, and I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to do it. And by the end of this, if you guys drop fire below, I'm going to send you guys the link so you guys actually can do this exact thing, as long as you guys watch to the end. So if you guys are ready for this, let's dive in. All right, so here we go. All right, so now that you guys know, you absolutely must build your email list, right? So when I had to restart, I said, okay, like, I'm going to rebuild an email list. I need to figure out where I'm going to build an email list, right? And one of the craziest things is I looked at all the things that have changed my life, right? And when I got back from the military, I remember I got back from Afghanistan, and I was just this like just pissed off, angry guy, right? And like every single thing, like I would come back and I would just be stuck in my head. Every day I would literally come back and I'd play World of Warcraft. How many of my World of Warcraft dudes are out there? What is up, my mans? Night Elf Druid, what up? All right, beside the point. All right, so that's who I was. All right, and I would literally come home every single day, and I would play video games, and I would drink Jack and Cokes. And I remember the first time in Colorado, I was out of the military. I ended up going from 185 pounds. I was at 185 pounds as a medic in the military, and I remember I ended up going from 185 pounds to 285 pounds. In basically like 6 months. And so I was drinking every single day. I was floating down the river like with a beer in my hand with my buddy, you know, and like it was a blast. However, it looked like a tiger attacked my belly. It just straight up looked like a tiger attacked my belly. And then it was kind of one of the worst times is my wife actually refused to have sex with me, which really sucked because I gained so much weight. And so I guess I was just at this all-time low, and I ended up like trying cannabis. I was like, you know what, like if my whole life I thought this like cannabis was wrong, and I kind of just like, well, what else do I got, you know? And so I tried cannabis. It was legal inside Colorado, and it was the craziest thing. It ended up taking me from this very angry person, blaming a lot of people for what they like, you know, for all the things that like are wrong with my life. And I said, I was like, you know what, like, I read this, it's crazy. I ended up like having enough attention span to read. I ended up having enough attention span to maybe talk to you guys long enough on a Facebook Live, you know, like I ended up having enough attention span to fix my marriage, you know, and so I ended up it's so crazy what it actually did and so for me, it was like, man, this medicine that I thought my whole life was a drug is like, it's wrong. The only thing is, it's like, it was my mental wrong. Like, I thought that there was something wrong with it growing up. And it wasn't until I changed it that, wow, this thing is a medicine. It healed me. It helped me stop drinking. It helped me lose weight. And I'm still going, right? But I'm still pumped up, right? So it's crazy. When I would run, I would like teleport to the end. Right? And so I knew I had to get the word out about this. And so I knew, I remember when I stopped working for the ammunition company, I started working people in the fitness industry, thinking that I was going to be in some type of workout thing, you know, like I was going to be like this guy that works out. And just because that's what I was doing. And I realized I did not like fitness guys. I ended up making a whole bunch of money, and then I was like, I don't want to work with these guys, you know. And so I realized the fitness wasn't my industry. I realized make money online wasn't my industry, and then I found that I absolutely loved the cannabis CBD plant. And so here's the crazy thing is, the very first thing is you have to have, if you're going to build a list, right? If you're going to build a list, you have to have a product to sell, right? So here's the cool thing is anyone that's dropping fire below, I'm actually going to give you the link so you guys could literally have the product. So I had to have a solution to have a product, but I didn't have a product. I wasn't manufacturing. I don't want to manufacture it. So I wanted something that is hands off as possible. So I found that, right? So I'm going to be able to give you guys that. So literally, think about this. When you build an email list, you actually got to make money from it. So you got to sell them stuff. And if we want to build an email list, we actually have to have a product, right? So you have to understand is, if you're going to build a list, it has to be able to list in that. So if you don't have a business in this, you need to get a CBD business. If you guys go through it and drop fire below, you're going to get one. I already have one. And here's the thing is, we're going to go through and I'm going to show you what that looks like a little bit later. All right, so here's the cool thing. So I knew I had to have a CBD business. I knew I had to have something about this plant. I had to. All right, so here's the cool thing. When I first got started on online marketing and I actually created my first website, I realized there was something called the math equation of the internet, right? If you guys learn anything from me ever, it's this. It's the math equation of the internet, right? And so this is the one thing I learned, right? So I learned that, let's put math, right? I learned this one thing, right? Here's the cool thing. I learned if back in November, like literally like last year, November, when I ended up stopped working for clients, I stopped building websites for other people. I ended up building a website for myself. And I took out a loan for $3,000 and I built my own website, right? I was so proud of myself, right? Because I was like, I don't want to freaking have a loan. I'm going to pay for my own stuff, right? And so I built a website for $7, right? And it was a $7 product, right? And I knew, okay, if I could buy traffic to my website, right? If I could buy 100 visitors to my website for $50, right? If I could buy traffic, if I get 100 visitors to my website for $50, and I could get those 100 visitors to turn in on my website into more than $100. Right, so if I was able to double my money, if I was able to spend $1 on traffic and make my website make $2, right? Here's the thing, I didn't, like a lot of you guys, when I say build an email list, I don't own Facebook, right? You guys don't own Facebook. I might talk to you on Facebook. I might see you guys on Facebook. Like we're like on this cool little like handheld device and I have my own little TV show in your pocket, right? But like I don't own Facebook, right? So the thing is I own my email list, right? So if you guys want to get to know me, you guys could join my email list. Right? But the thing is this is just the front end. We'll talk about that more too, right? So the thing is, I don't own this. So the goal is to get them off of them onto your website. So I realized if I could get people off of line, on my website, and I could turn that into traffic. Basically, if I could turn that website, if I could spend $1 and turn that website into $2, I could essentially continue buying traffic. And so I literally created a $7 website and turned into $23,134 on my website by buying traffic, right? Through my website, because I was able to create a website that could do that, right? So when you guys drop fire below, I'm literally going to send you guys the website that I've been using lately, the most updated one. All right, so here's the last thing, okay? So the last thing is a lot of people say, like, where do you get all this traffic? Like, where do you get the traffic, right? And so I went over here and I said, okay, so if I build an email list, and I know the number one thing for me to do is to build an email list, is there anybody out there that has an email list already? Right? And so when I was like, okay, well, if other people, like if I was in a marathon or if I was in a race, right, we're all in different areas, right? Imagine if we're bodybuilders, right? And then you have the people that are brand new in bodybuilding, and you have the people that are just like super yoked, right? Here's the crazy thing is those type of like, there's always these different levels of expertise. And so I realized if I have a list of 1,000 people, somebody out there probably has a list of 10,000 people. Somebody out there probably has a list of 1 million people. Somebody out there has a list of 10 million people, right? So if I could just email that list and put my link to my website, which was the math equation, and sometimes that costs money, right? And sometimes if I could just pay them to email my list or email their list with my link in their website, I could turn that into money on my website. Right? So here's the crazy thing. So it's not that you have to have the traffic. There's already people out there that they're already miles ahead of you that already have an email list built up that you can literally pay them to leverage, right? You could leverage that email list. And if you know you have a website that can turn that into money, you can start building a list in the CBD niche profitably. Are you guys understanding it? All right, so drop some fire below. All right, guys. All right, so here's what's cool. All right, so recently I have created a website. It literally, it is a literally downloadable, instantly downloaded into your guys' account website. So you guys can get the exact website that I'm using, right? And here's the cool thing. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to map it out. Do you guys want to see me like map it out of what it actually looks like in like squares and boxes and like maybe what traffic looked like? So you guys, like now that we've done like maybe the theory, I'm going to go back and watch this from the start. All right, so Peter. All right, great question, Peter. How do you find those people? Deborah said I'm going to go watch it back from the start. What is up, Deborah? You bet. All right, guys. All right, cool. All right, yes. All right, I can see you guys. All right, cool. So Peter asked, how do you guys find those people? All right, so I'm going to tell you guys exactly how to find those people, Peter. That is a great question. Deborah, you're going to watch this from the start. I hope you do. Green Rush. Yes, you bet. What is up? All right, yes, Yvette. All right, Yvette just dropped Green Rush. Here's the coolest thing. Yvette is another student that recently has got the Green Rush and has literally set this whole entire thing up. And so it's so crazy is because she has, the entire time we were setting it up, she has kids like literally like in the background, and she's like literally like working from home setting up her website, and it's like her kids are there, and it's like I have kids, we work, it's like this is something that we're still able to do and hang out with our kids, right? This is something that, what is up, guys? Opportunity to call it again. That person really wants to talk to me. Yes. All right, I'm on now, but I want to. What is up, guys? All right, cool. They called it good. Very interesting. I wish I could like stop this. How do you like mute that, people? Hi. All right, so what is up, guys? All right, so here's the cool thing. I'm gonna map this out. I know it's backwards, but I'm gonna actually map this out. I recently created, if you guys drop fire below, if you guys are just watching this, I'm gonna give you guys the website to start building an email list properly, and I'm gonna show you guys this. Right? So I'm gonna show you guys actually map out. I know a lot of people like try to hide what they're trying to do inside their little like their funnel, right? So I want to show you what I'm actually doing so you could actually see how it's monetized, right? So I'm going to show you. Here we go. All right, so you guys can't see that. That's red. Let's see, do I have a black marker? All right. Can you guys see this? All right, very cool. All right, here we go. All right, so cool. Here we go. So if you guys are seeing this, this is the process of building your email list, right? So if you're going to build your email list, this is the very, very basics. When you guys are watching me, how many of you guys are on Facebook Live? Holla, Facebook Live. How many of you guys are on live? If you guys are on live, give me some love, give me some hearts. What is up, my live team? Deborah, Coley, Lauren, beautiful. Trish, what is up? Flip your camera. Trish, I know, I don't even know what that means, flip your camera. Is there like a magic flip your camera button? Like, what is that? Nope, see, that's like flipping it the other way. I don't even understand. I don't even understand what that means. I don't understand flip your camera means. The magic wand, then the bottom right. The magic wand, then the bottom right. The magic wand, then the bottom right. Let's see. Let's see. Flip. Ooh! Ah! We got it! We got it! Trish, show up! Woo-hoo-hoo! That is what up! All right, cool. Well, let's reset it. Thank you, Trish. Look, guys, Trish is the Facebook Live expert. All right, well, I don't even know how to like position this now. Like, okay, because I've been backwards this whole time. All right, so where are we at? How are we at? How are we? Okay. All right. Did you guys see that? Trish, thank you so much for showing up. You're so amazing. All right, well, thank you. Thank you for everyone that's watched this backwards. I feel very awkward now looking at myself, because I'm not backwards now. So I feel like I'm watching a video of myself backwards. I'm quite handsome. All right, okay, beside the point. All right, maybe it's not my great looks that got you on here. Hopefully I give you enough value. All right, okay, so building your email list. All right, so the very basics is you actually have to, I'm gonna go this way. All right, so yes, all right, we got some great people on here. There you go. All right, so I just got to figure out how I'm walking now since I am backwards. Okay, so the very basics is actually building your email list, okay? So if you guys are watching on Facebook Live, you guys are here, right? You guys are right here on FB Live. All right, so if you guys are here on Facebook Live, drop fire, right? Because that's how you're gonna get the free website that I'm gonna send you so you can actually do this and grow your CBD email list profitably, right? So you're gonna be here. And here's the cool thing. I'm gonna show you guys how to get free traffic. I'm gonna do it by demonstrating it with you, right? So if you guys are here on Facebook Live, I'm gonna send you a link and you guys are gonna go to my website. That's called free traffic, right? Once you guys get an email, right, you're gonna go to this website, right? It's going to say start the green rush. Right? It's going to say start the green rush, right? And you're going to start. And here's the cool thing. Then you guys are going to put your email in. Does that make sense? Right? So here's the cool thing. You guys are going to put your email in. Is that super simple, right? You guys are going to put your email in. So I'm going to send you guys a link. Right, you guys are on Facebook Live. You start here. Then I send you a link, which is free traffic, right? It doesn't cost me anything from Facebook Live to my website. Super basic, right? So free traffic, I send you a link. You click on the link. You give your email. I build my email list. Does that make sense? Right? So the exact thing I'm doing is what I'm going to teach you. Right? Here's the cool thing. Because I'm teaching you this, the free website that you guys are dropping fire for, guess what? I'm going to give you that website. The same one I'm using is the same one I'm going to give you guys. The same one I make money for, the same one that I'm trying to pay $32,570 off in debt is the same one I'm going to give you guys. It's the same one that I'm using to feed my family of 5. I'm living from home and I'm getting to hang out with my kids. It's the same one I'm going to give you guys. I'm just going to give it to you. Guess what? I paid $3,000. I've been working on this for 3 years trying to build this, and I'm going to give it to you for free. You don't have to build a sales video. You don't have to build anything. You don't have to set this up. All you have to do is point a domain so it doesn't go to my domain, and it actually goes to yours. And I'm going to show you guys how to switch it out and monetize it. Does that sound good? I'm going to show you guys how to actually use the list. I'm going to show you guys now. This is the email list. This is how you build the email list. You guys understand? Build the email list. Step 1. Get them off. Here, when I have an email, if I was to pay for traffic, remember when I was saying that you could buy traffic from other people? All right, inside Hemp Marketing University, I'm going to teach you guys about that later. Inside that, I'm going to teach you guys how to actually find those people, the correct people to buy those emails, right? They have a massive amount of emails inside, or they already own them. So they're going to send a link to my website. That's how I get paid traffic. That's how I get paid traffic. Some people are like, how do you run Facebook ads? Why would you run Facebook ads? I could buy 100 visitors for $50. You can't do that with Facebook. Like, come on. I can guarantee 100 people to my website for $50. I don't buy it. I buy it from other people because sometimes I have to buy their list, right? And then sometimes I get free traffic from Facebook. Do you guys understand? Is that super easy? Right? So guess what? It's either a link through a message because you guys drop fire and I follow up with a DM, or it's an email and it goes to the website, right? That's how you guys pay for ads. Or you could use, this could be an ad, or this could be Google ads, right? But whatever. But you know how much easier it is to type up an email and put your link in it? Can you guys do that? Can you guys roll your face on a keyboard and then put your link in it to whatever website they want to go to? Right, here's the thing. You don't even have to roll your face on the keyboard. I actually already wrote the emails. You just have to copy and paste the emails and put your link so it goes to your website, not mine. Is that pretty simple? Is that super simple? All right, drop some fire if that's simple. All right, so you better put this whole video up on YouTube, then Pinterest. Brother, my man, Tris, you are awesome. Get what? It's going to get better, I promise. Wait until you see how we're going to monetize this. You guys want to see how we're going to monetize this? Who wants to see how we're going to monetize this? Drop some fire if you guys want to see how we're going to monetize this, right? Because build an email list. Everyone on the internet is shouting, build an email list. But guess what? Monetize the email list. You got to make money from the email list. Otherwise, you ain't going to pay your bills. You ain't going to be blazing up. You ain't going to be paying rent. You ain't going to be doing crap. You ain't doing nothing. You got to freaking pay your bills first. You got to make money. You have to make money. You have to make money. Profit is not a bad word. So now you got to monetize. You guys ready to monetize? Here we go. All right. After you start the green rush, After you start the green nest, you're gonna go to another website, right? That other little like web page is just gonna be one single video from my man Jay, right? And my man Jay is gonna be your man Jay, right? So just use my man Jay, right? Just trust him, he's good, right? He's a little salesman, he's from England or something. He's my man Jay, all right? You're gonna meet him, all right? So just talk to my man Jay, he's gonna be inside, you're gonna know who I'm talking about, right? And a very relevant name. All right, and here's the thing, Jay actually has a video for you. Jay is actually gonna show you how to actually get inside the CBD business, right? So now we're talking about a CBD business, right? So we want to make sure the right type of people are on our email list, especially if we're going to build a CBD business, right? So he's going to send you to a website that you're going to be able to get CBD, right? So go to that website, take the free tour. Right? You're just taking a free tour and you're checking out the business that I use to actually sell CBD, right? Super easy. These are where I get my products. I don't ever touch a CBD product ever. Like, yes, I get the product that I order every month, right? Because that's the one I use for my family, and sometimes I sell the ones I have, you know? But here's the thing is that CBD business, you don't have to build a website, you don't have to touch a product, you don't have to create labels, you don't have to handle support, you don't have to do anything. Just go through that CBD. Here's one of the craziest things. I live in Las Vegas, right? And so they have CBD stores literally like built. They're literally CBD stores. They're brick and mortar stores. They have CBD. It says CBD store on the side, right? If that's your guys' brand, holla, what is up, right? But here's the thing: is before they ever could open their doors, they have to pay rent. They have to put the electricity. They have to hook up internet. They have to build a website. They have to get listed on Google, and then they have to open up their doors, and then they have to buy inventory, right, to stuff to sell, right? So they're at least like you're looking at $10,000, right? So the reason I recommend this CBD product and this CBD brand is for literally less than $1,000, you're able to get everything up and down running a CBD business all online, right? And so it's so taken care of, right? And so it's so done. It's all the products are done for you and they're fantastic, right? So here's the thing, right? This is the first product. Now here's the cool thing, right? Remember when we say the website that I have, here I'm gonna turn it this way. The same website, this way. The same website that I have, right? So this Green Rush funnel is the same website that I'm using to build my CBD email list, right? So it's literally the exact same. So here's the cool thing. There's a video on page number 3, right? So check this out, page number 3. There's a video that has a link. And this is really cool, right? Inside that video with that link, there's a link that's gonna let you literally download this entire website, right? So imagine this. Now we're not just talking about Jeff building email list here, right? Now we're actually talking about this is your guys' website. Does that make sense? Right? So here's the coolest thing is this is not my website. I didn't build this website for me. I hope you guys know that. I didn't build this website for me. I intentionally built the videos, every single one of these videos to sell your product, this product, your CBD product. I intentionally built there's 2 more videos over here. I'll tell you about them in a second, right? So this goes down here to the website. Isn't that cool, right? So here it goes down, right? So here's the thing is, let me go back to, I'm going to show you guys. Remember when we were talking about building the CBD list, right? So this is where you guys are at. You guys are over here on Facebook, right? Let's start from the very beginning. You guys are over here on Facebook. You guys come off Facebook Live, or I buy paid ads from somebody else's email list, which is super easy. They come to my website and they give me their email list, their email. The reason why they give me their email is so I could follow up with them. Because like how many times have you went to a website and you're just like, oh man, I'm gonna check this out and I'm gonna go back to it later, right? We just had Deborah, we just had a couple people that were on here and they were like, hey, I'm gonna watch this later. Well, great, I'll follow up with you an email. How easy and simple, right? So think of that as like just a friendly follow-up, right? That's what emails are, right? People want what you have, otherwise they would have never signed up. If you guys weren't dropping fire, if I didn't have all you guys watching here on Facebook Live, if I didn't have all you guys watching on this replay, you guys probably wouldn't be this interested, right? But you guys are staying on here, you guys are watching, you guys are interacting, you guys are having comments, you guys are asking questions, you guys are actually understanding that if you guys build an email list and then sell products to the email list that you guys can make money and work from home. because it's a website that you don't have to build a brick and mortar shop for. Right, so I hope you guys are understanding that. I hope you're understanding that. All right, so here's the cool thing, right? You got to build an email list. And then the very next thing, as you're building that email list, yes, I believe in building the email. The email is the tangible result, right? The email is the tangible result that we get, that we're building. If I know if you're building your email list and you're adding 100 people a day, which sounds like a crazy number, but really that's not, right? Like I get that off Facebook Live all the time. Like Facebook has billions and billions and billions of people on Facebook Live, right? And some people are like, Jeff's so crazy, but guys, like I'm chilling on my back patio and I strap this to my door. It's a whiteboard. You could pick them up for $30. I have nothing fancy. I got nothing. This is Facebook Live. I couldn't even figure out how to change the video camera around. I got nothing fancy, right? But I have my own TV show in my pocket. I get to talk to people all the way in Australia, right? My Nabil, man, what is up, man? All the way from Australia, right? So, all right. So Deborah, is this only through your CBD business? So here's the cool thing, Deborah. The only thing that's my CBD business is right here. All right. So here's what I've created. I did not create, what I'm going to give you guys for free is not my CBD business. My CBD business is not free because I didn't create that CBD business. So it is not my CBD business. However, I built this so it sells CBD you're literally selling the CBD at the highest package possible. I'm monetizing your email list before you even knew that I was working for you. I showed up, I've been working for you for months and months and months, and you didn't even know I was building you a website. All you have to do is download it. And here's the cool thing. This whole website is yours, right? So you go from, you're now getting people from Facebook Live or somebody else's email list, right? And then you're bringing them and you're capturing their email list. You could sell whatever you want to that email. You could send anything you want to that email list. However, I highly recommend you use the one I use because, I don't know, we set it up in this system. If you don't want to use mine, no worries. I built this system for this. This is what I got laser focused with because this is the easiest. Because guess what? I know that this works because I've been working on it. I know I had to pay bills. I had to feed a family of 5. So I focused and I made sure I actually got some success with this, right? So here's the thing. The next one is the CBD business, right? And then you guys go to the website. The website instantly downloads into your guys' account. So you guys have the exact same website that I do. All right, and here's the last part. Traffic. The last one is traffic. All right, here is where I used to be, like literally I had a business before this called Online Traffic Gods, and I would build up an email list and I would sell traffic from that email list, right? But here's the coolest thing is, if you guys ever heard of like Amazon, right? Imagine if there's a website like Amazon that you could go on, see reviews, see costs, see everything, see the style, see what type of list they have. You could order it like you could order it off a menu, and it's like an ordering traffic. So literally you could order like, hey, I want 100 people, right? You could go to this website, which I give to you guys, right here. I want 100 people to my website, right? So now I could buy 100 people to my website. And then I just say, hey, I want 100 people to see this link. Right? So that's the traffic source I give you guys. I literally give you guys that source, right? And this video like shows you the source. I give you the traffic sources. Now here's one of the coolest things. The very last thing that I've been working on, right? The very last thing is I realize everything on this front end, right? Like, think about this. Everything right here, all this right here, this whole part, that's all done for you. I built your website. I figured out how to monetize it for you. I've done all of this. It's all done for you, right? So here's the thing is I realize I don't have to teach you how to do this back end part because I just gave you all the basics. I just gave you every single thing. I built your entire website. You literally just have to drop fire below and I'm gonna send you the link. It's that simple, right? And now you guys have this exact website. Right, but here's the thing is, the very last video is something that I've really, really, really been spending my heart and soul into. I have been literally I realize if I give you guys this, right? If I give you the way to build an email list and I give you the thing to make the email list profitable so you could build it as you're actually doing it, and then I teach you how to message those guys, you know what the only thing I need to teach you to do left is? How many of you guys can guess? What's the only thing, the last thing? That's the last thing I need you to teach you to do. If I gave you something that made it where you instantly can build your list, it sells the highest package of CBD for you. Literally, look, I'm not just trying to, when I was with the CBD business, I literally been working this for 1 year. My very first year, I signed up 81 people in my first year. 81 people. But do you know, like, yay, Jeff did awesome. No, bull crap. You know what sucked? I signed up 81 people and they all joined at the, it was just the lowest package possible. Because you know why? Like, I didn't know how to ask. And so guess what? You know how I asked? You know the simple way to ask? Build a website that asks for you for the highest package. All right, so here's the thing is, I realized if I could build a website that asks for the highest package, well, I don't have to do it anymore. I don't have to learn how to sell. I don't have to figure out how to sell. And here's the cool thing, I don't have to teach you how to sell. The issue wasn't me. I had to get the success for those 81 people, right? My goal isn't just to get 81 sales for me. Yay, Jeff got 81 sales, woo! No, my goal is to get you 81 sales. But I don't want to get you 81 sales with people just buying the $100 package. That gets really lame, and that doesn't be able to, that can't feed anyone. That's not going to help anyone. So I need to find a way to actually give you something that could actually sell the $600 package so you could actually start actually growing and you could actually start making higher sales. But I don't want you to teach you how to sell $600 packages. I just want to teach you how to this part right here. Right? So I realized the most critical thing I realized, here's what I meant. I realized the only thing I have to teach you, if I could give you everything, if I could give you the website that builds an email list, if I could give you a CBD business that makes it actually profitable for you, if I could give you the website to be able to do it, the traffic source, the only thing I have to teach you, the last thing I have to teach you, right? Drop fire below if you guys want to hear this. Drop it. Let's hear it. Deborah, Rhonda. All right, guys, the last thing I have to teach you is something, all right, here's a really cool, all right, raise your guys' hand if you guys have $2,000 right now. Whatever the product is, it's $2,000. If you don't have it later. I'm just joking. All right, so here's what I realized. I recently have created a university. It's called Hemp Marketing University. And I realized the only thing I have to teach you is how to get people right here. Right there. How to get people to click on your website. That's it. I just need to get people to click on your website and get traffic to your website. It doesn't matter if it's online, offline, if it's from Facebook, if it's from Google, if it's from banner ads, it's from email list. I knew I had to teach you all of that. And so guess what? My whole life mission is just teaching you one thing. Just teaching you one thing. This. Inside Hemp Marketing University. Right, so here's the coolest thing. If you guys drop fire below and you guys are actually on this, right? Literally, I'm gonna put like a 24-hour like deal off of this video. I have a special deal as you guys drop fire and I send you guys this link. Literally from watching this, as you guys will drop fire and send this link, I have a special scholarship program, right? And here's the cool thing. If you shared this video and somebody is watching this and then they drop fire on this, follow up with them, drop fire and make sure you send them your link too, right? So here's the coolest thing is, by you joining, here's what I know. I know if I could teach you how to market CBD successfully, I know if I could teach you that, it's gonna pay off tenfold, right? Because you're gonna be on my team, it's gonna grow. So here's the coolest thing. When you join the CBD business, when you actually enroll into the CBD business as the executive pack, right? As the executive pack, right? When you guys are in there, you'll see the executive pack. Sometimes you guys might not be able to order CBD because the CBD doesn't ship to the country that you're at. But here's the cool thing. They have executive packs for all different products inside there. When you guys enroll into the executive pack, I give you 100% free, 100%, a $2,000 course. $2,000 that teaches you guys this one thing. Guess what? I gave you guys the website that makes money. I gave you guys the secret recipe to build your email list. I just have to teach you guys how to market it. Right? I just have to teach you how to market the front end. That's it. I have to teach you this one thing. $2,000 course. I'm going to give it to you guys for free when you guys join the executive package on our team. I give you guys the website. It's selling the $600 package for you guys. I give you the website for free. And here's the crazy thing. Every single thing on this website, a lot of you guys see my posts. I say one website, 4 income streams, right? One website, 4 income streams. Every single thing on this little website right here that you get to have, you get to switch out your affiliate link. Do you guys want to hear some of the, here's the cool thing. Here's the cool thing. Every single one of these things, the CBD business, the website, the traffic, and my Hemp Marketing University course, you get commission for. Does that make sense? So here's the cool thing, right? So let's go back here. All you have to do is get people to see the website. And I give you 4 incomes that you have to switch out your link. So I don't get paid, right? The link that I send you or the link that somebody follows up with you, that's the link that they're gonna get paid with. They're gonna get paid, not you. But here's the thing, the moment you download the website on step 3, the moment you download the website, you start to get paid. You switch out your links, and then you have your own website. Is that some fire or what? All right, so here's the thing. All right, so here is my offer, guys. Here is my offer. I'm gonna have literally a 24-hour offer for anybody that is on here. If you guys drop fire below, I'm gonna send you guys a link. In the next 24 hours, right? This is Sunday night. Normally I don't work on Sundays at all. However, I just have to tell you about this because I feel like this is me giving. And so, I just have to help, and so if you guys drop fire, what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you guys, me, on a Facebook Live, 10 people, inside my private group. I'm going to help you guys set up this website all at once on Tuesday on a Zoom so you guys could ask all the questions in the entire world. But here's the thing. Before that, you must actually join. Excuse me. You must actually join. You must become an executive before that date. Does that make sense? I want you to have all your links ready. I want you to be 100% invested in this. And guess what? Now you get in Hemp Marketing University for free. You get this entire website for free. You literally get this whole setup. And I'm going to show you how to set it up. I'm going to walk you through it on Facebook. It's called a Zoom. It's like a private area so we could all hang out and I could talk to you and I could see your face. And then you could share your screen so if you have any questions. And every little thing that you guys have questions, Tuesday, I set it up with you guys. You guys can ask every single question you could possibly have. All right, guys, drop fire below if you guys want this. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Drop them below and I will love to answer them. This is going to be dope. Let's do this. All right, guys, here's the coolest thing. This is the exact thing that I'm using. I'm giving it to you guys for free. Drop fire below if you guys are just joining. Go back, rewatch this whole thing. You guys would be crazy to miss this. So guys, remember, Tuesday. I think I might do every Tuesday. I'll just do a group setup. I think that'll be a good idea. I think I could show up on Tuesdays. Tuesdays sound good. All right, and so once I know you're joined, I'll give you an actual hard time when I will help you set it up. And you even might have it, we have videos of people setting it up in 15 minutes. And so if they could do it, you could do it. And so let's do this, guys. Let's rock. Love you guys. Bye.